Oops, I didn't realize it at the end of the last one. Just there was a mistake in here. You wouldn't have noticed it. The cells were formatted a little bit weird. So actually the mean was 2.08. Sorry, let me go type that in here. Okay, so 2.08. Sorry. It was treating some of these as if they were text instead of if they were word or if they were numbers. It was these ones right here because there was a space in there. Excel was freaking out. Okay. Well, now that we've got that fixed and the mean is now 2.08, I just want to be clear that this is really an X bar because, well, for a variety of reasons, but for one thing, I mean, a classroom is useful as in terms of being a sample, not in really in terms of being a population. So we would take our class of 25 students and we would say, hey, they're a sample of other classes or all the students at JCC or whatever. Okay. And notice how I took it using that formula average. And of course, that's a really bad way to write it because all of these numbers that we're going to learn are averages. Average is just a generic word meaning the center. But unfortunately, that's the word that Excel uses. So that's what we're stuck with. Now, we also want to know how to find the median. Now, the median is the score that has half the numbers below it and half the numbers above it when you put them in ascending order, right? So in order, we're going from lowest to highest. All right, so let me just show you that. And you don't have to put them in order. I'm going to put these in order just so you can see. I don't really care about my selection. Oh, fine, I'll expand it. Whatever. It doesn't make any difference. It just keeps the numbers of the students with it. Now, you can see, okay, we've got these zeros. Then we've got all these students with 1 pet. And then we have some with 2, and then 1 with 3, 1 with 4, and 1 with 23. Okay, so the median is the number that has half the students below it and half the students above it. Okay, now you can find it with Excel really simply. You just say equals median B2 colon B26 or whatever it is for your data set. My data set just happens to be B2 to B26. And I can see that the median is 1. Moreover, I can tell you where it is. Here's 12. Here's another 12 right here. Oh, that's 13. Hold on. I went too far. There. It's this guy right here. He's the median. Because he's got half of the numbers above him. See, there's 12 of them. You can tell because down here it says count 12. And then over here, 12 more below it, right? So he's the median. Now you don't have to find it by hand like this. I just did here so you could see it. You can just use Excel to find it, and Excel will do it. It'll tell you which score was the median. Okay, so I'm going to go back here and type. So median equals median. For me, it was B2 to B26. Of course, that'll be different every time, depending on where your data is located, how many data points you have, and it was number 1. And that's how we found it with Excel. So note, you can use Excel to find the value does not have to be put, or the data does not have to be put in ascending order first, right? Median is the value that has half the scores above it and half below it. All right, awesome. Now, let's get this poor student. We've got student Joe here, and these are his scores for a test. So let me go back, and I'm going to type them in somewhere. Here, paste. Okay, so Joe's tests. So he had 88, 90, 24, 96, 88, and 80. Okay, so we're going to find the mean, which would be equal average F2 colon F7 for us. And then we're going to find the median, which is equal to median, parentheses, F2 colon F7. There we go. So there's the mean and there's the median. Now what do you notice? Which I believe is my next question. Hold on. There we go. So the mean is much lower than the median, and that's because the median is resistant to the 24, that really low score. The mean is not. We'll see you here next time.